What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Geforce Now News Thursday, a great time of the week when we get to go over all the stuff going on with Geforce Now news, games, features, that kind of thing. We do have 7 games being dropped this week, and we'll go over those in just a little bit. But first, there's a ton to dive into this week before we get into that. Features are being worked on, game updates, and all kinds of stuff. So I want to jump into that with you first. I will go through this news as quickly as I can, but there's a lot to unpack here. So I won't get into all these features here in this video. I will be making future videos here showcasing these new features, load times, game updates, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get through this, and then we'll have those videos to look forward to here coming in the future. So if you haven't already and you're new here, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you know when those videos come out. And also, I drop this video for Geforce Now News every single Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So let's jump into what we've got happening for this week, because there's a good bit to unpack. I'm mostly going to read from this blog post that they're putting out, going over what all these features and stuff are and our games. And we also have a little bit of a Q&A I'm going to pop up on the screen for you, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. So let me get into this for you. Our cloud gaming engineers work to further improve your streaming sessions, optimize games, and develop new features. We are also continuing to refine the user experience in the Geforce Now app, which is now rolling out version 2.0.29 with several improvements. So here's the first thing we've got going on. One feature they're currently testing is with founders, members, and priority members only for the most part. We'll get to that, which loads parts of your games before you arrive, so the launch times will be faster. They've been testing this with Fortnite. Members testing this feature should see sessions load up to a minute faster from the moment they click play in the Geforce Now app. Free members are not guaranteed preload sessions and may see later startup time. So it sounds like you could potentially, if they weren't too busy, a free member have a game launch faster, but it's mostly going to be founders and priority members right now. To enable the benefits of preloading, they're also testing a new account linking feature, which lets you play games without having to log into your game store account. Both the preloading and account linking features are currently enabled for Fortnite's PC build on Geforce Now. We anticipate expansion of these features to more Geforce Now games in the future. So that's kind of like the future of Geforce Now, when you can just link all your accounts ahead of time, have a lot of these games just preloaded up on the servers ready to go, like to a certain state, so that when you click play, they can take a lot of time off of there. Really, really great for that. So if you haven't already, on PC, Mac, and Chromebook, you can go into the settings and you can enable the Fortnite account linking connection, and you can test that game out for yourself. I've had a lot of people tell me it's launching super quick. I haven't tried it myself, but we are going to get into it, and we are going to make some videos on this stuff. So let's move on to what we've got going on next. So they're also improving the search results in the app to make managing libraries easier and get members in games faster. Searching for games to add to the library will now return a full page search result, providing easier access to the game's details and a quicker way to add it to your library. If you're playing Geforce Now from the Chrome browser, they have now also added the in-game overlay. The overlay lets members configure many in-stream features such as freestyle filters, network labels, microphone toggles, and ending game sessions. To bring up the overlay, you use Control-G on PC and on Chromebook, or Command-G for macOS. The overlay is fantastic. Using the Geforce Now app on PC, I've used this a lot. I've made videos going over everything in that. All the filters for freestyle filter, the sharpening filter is fantastic for cleaning up the image, especially if you're playing on a higher res monitor or TV. But yeah, it's great that they're bringing this to the Chrome browser, and I don't want this feature to be overlooked, because this is really going to add more functionality to Geforce Now for a lot of people playing in the browser. And as I said, we will be showcasing that in the future here as well. All right, so what else we got going on here? That's pretty much it for our feature updates and improvements. They're continuing to make Geforce Now better, and that is fantastic. So before we jump into the games that we have for this week, I do want to talk about the updates that are coming. So we have a major Metro Exodus PC Enhanced Edition upgrade coming. There's going to be a ton of ray tracing features in this, and I can't wait to try it out. So let me go over this a little bit for you. Metro Exodus was one of the first RTX games that was added to Geforce Now, and it's still one of the most played RTX games on the service. Back in February, developer 4A Games shared news of an enhanced edition coming to PC that takes full advantage of ray traced lighting. Today, we share that it's coming to GeForce Now day and date, May 6th, so they should have this update, and they've been getting better about this. They should have this update ready to go for us on May 6th, and I can't wait to see this, because check this out. The list of RTX features coming to PC Enhanced Edition, and I think this is going to look amazing, but we'll see. Fully ray trace lighting throughout, next-gen ray tracing and denoising, next-gen temporal reconstruction technology, per-pixel ray-traced global illumination. That is going to look amazing. Ray-traced emissive surfaces and with area shadows, infinite number of ray-trace light boundaries. Atmosphere and transparent surfaces receiving ray-trace bounce lighting. Full ray trace lighting model support with color bleeding for every light source. Advanced ray trace reflections. DX12 ultimate support. GPU FP16 support. Support for DLSS 2.0, which you're gonna need with all these features to run this game above 30 FPS. Addition of FOV field of view slider in the main game options. So in short, the game is gonna look amazing. And starting next week, members who own Metro Exodus will have access to the update on GeForce Now. But remember, to access the enhanced visuals, you will need to be a founder or priority member, because that is how you get RTX. So really excited to check this out. I know Metro Exodus is a bit of an older game, but still a lot of people play it. It already looked great, and I can't wait to see it with all of these features implemented. I think this game's going to look great with all those features turned on. But yeah, DLSS 2.0 is going to be a need there. So also we have an update for Iron Harvest, a classic real-time strategy game with an epic single-player campaign. This is set in an alternate reality 1920s plus, and it's getting a new DLC on May 27th dubbed Operation Eagle. The update brings a new faction to the game's alternate version of World War I USA, and this is another day-and-date DLC release for GeForce Now coming for Iron Harvest. Now, the next thing that they had was a Q&A with the developer for Metro Exodus PC Enhanced Edition, and I'm going to pop this up on the screen for you to see all of the questions here yourself. But rather than read all of them, and make sure you go check out this blog too as well on their page. But I'll read the first two, and then you guys can check out the rest. But we're suckers for beautifully ray-traced PC games. On a scale from 1 to OMG, how great does Metro Exodus PC Enhanced Edition look? The answer from the developer: we're quietly confident that Metro Exodus PC Enhanced Edition will register at the OMG end of the scale, all caps. But you don't need to take our word for it. Digital Foundry declared that Metro Exodus's PC Enhanced Edition's global illumination produces without a doubt the best lighting they've ever witnessed in a video game. I watched the Digital Foundry video already that they put up. Great video. This game does look amazing. I can't wait to get hands-on with this, and that pixel by pixel global illumination. It's going to look so good. So the next question was, what does it mean for the team to leverage GeForce Now to bring these new real-time ray traced updates to Metro Exodus to gamers across their devices? The answer from them: we believe hardware accelerated ray traced GPUs are the future, as do I. But right now, the number of players with ray tracing capable GPUs is small, albeit a growing percentage of the total PC audience. GeForce Now will give those players yet to upgrade that hardware a glimpse into the future, as it does. I love the fact that GeForce Now is running the PC version of these games. You get DLSS, you get ray tracing, and it's just been nice to see. I've been a champion of the ray tracing tech since it came out. It was very rough and in almost like no games when it first came out. But where it is now, where DLSS 2.0 is and where ray tracing is, I think we're coming along leaps and bounds. So there's more questions there you guys can check out. Go check out the blog or read them right here in the video while I had them flashed up there for you. Now let's do the most important part. Let's jump over to the games we've got for GeForce Now this week. All right, so here's the games that we've got going on. R-Type Final 2 day-and-date release on Steam. I love R-Type, so I was happy to see this on here, and it's perfect for the cloud, for the phone, on the go, the tablet, whatever the case may be. R-Type is one of those kind of games that's really easy to play in the cloud. Chinese Parents from Steam, Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. So they had the Darksiders War Mastered Edition last week from the Epic Game Store, and now they got Darksiders 2. And if you've been claiming your free games on the Epic Game Store, pretty much all of these Darksiders and many other games have been free throughout time here, about the last year or so. The Dungeon of Nullabach, the Amulet of Chaos from the Epic Game Store, Goner from the Epic Game Store, Soma from the Epic Game Store, and Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair Epic Game Store. Look at all the Epic Game Store games that are back this week, and last week we had some too. It was so much Steam, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it was looking like there wasn't as much support from the Epic Game Store there for a little while, but it's nice to see that last week and this week we've been getting a nice dose of support from them. So that's your 7 games for this week. Those are your new features and announcements for this week. There's a lot going on with Geforce Now. Like I said, I tried to go through this as quickly as I could for you, and look out for those videos coming in the future. I will be showing the overlay in the Chrome browser. I'll be showing the Metro Exodus update, and I'll be showing that fast loading and account linking as well. So a lot to look forward to there. A lot of fun stuff with Geforce Now. So thanks a lot for coming to watch, guys. I appreciate it as always. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, you know, all that kind of stuff. Really helps the channel, and definitely hit those comments down below. Thanks again for coming to watch. Really appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.